Have your legs felt heavier lately? Do you find it harder to stand up from your favorite chair? Or maybe you've caught yourself grabbing onto furniture for balance, something you never used to do. It's easy to blame it on just getting older, but what if the real reason your legs are losing strength is sitting quietly on your plate? After age 60, muscle loss happens faster than most people realize. And here's the twist: some of the very foods you think are healthy may actually be weakening your legs from the inside out. Yes, there are 4 common foods most seniors eat every single day that may be quietly draining strength, reducing stability, and speeding up frailty without any warning signs at first. But don't worry. We'll tell you which everyday foods are putting your legs at risk and which healing habits protect your independence for years to come. If any part of this sounds familiar, if you felt your legs getting weaker, your steps less steady, or your energy fading, then you're not alone. And you're in the right place. Click that subscribe button now and give this video a like if leg strength matters to you. Type a 1 in the comments if you've noticed leg pain, cramping, or weakness lately. If not, type 0. Either way, your voice matters and your body deserves better. Let's start with the first anti-leg strength food, and this one might surprise you: white bread and refined grains. No, most seniors grew up believing bread was a harmless staple. Toast in the morning, a sandwich at lunch. It's quick, comforting, and familiar. And the packaging often says enriched, fortified, or whole grain, even when it's not truly whole. But here's the twist: white bread and refined grains offer almost nothing your muscles actually need, and in many cases, they quietly rob you of strength. Here's what happens. When you eat refined carbohydrates like white bread, they quickly turn into sugar in your bloodstream. This triggers a spike in insulin, your body's storage hormone, which then causes a crash. During that crash, magnesium and potassium, two minerals essential for muscle contractions, get depleted. This means that eating white bread too often can leave your muscles underfueled and your legs feeling like jelly. Over time, these spikes and crash create a cycle of fatigue, weakness, and even inflammation in the very blood vessels that supply oxygen to your legs. Have you ever stood up and felt lightheaded, or taken a few steps and felt like your knees were trembling? That's not just aging. It may be your breakfast toast. And the most dangerous part: you won't feel the damage immediately. It builds slowly, like rust inside your joints, until one day, your legs say no more. But if something as simple as a slice of bread can do this, what about something even more refreshing: fruit-flavored yogurt, something many seniors turn to for digestion, calcium, and a light snack. You may have heard that yogurt helps your gut, your bones, and even your immune system. And that can be true, but only if it's the right kind. The problem is, most popular yogurts, especially fruit-flavored or light versions, are loaded with added sugars, artificial thickeners, and stabilizers. These hidden ingredients can spike your blood sugar, inflame your joints, and even interrupt your muscles' ability to absorb calcium and protein. Let's break it down. Muscle fibers require protein to rebuild, but to absorb that protein properly, your body needs balanced blood sugar and a healthy gut. The added sugar in flavored yogurt can cause a rapid rise in glucose, followed by a crash, and that crash is where your energy fades, your legs ache, and your muscles begin to starve. Worse, many of these yogurts are labeled low-fat. That might sound like a good thing, but in reality, fat is needed to absorb vitamin D, which is crucial for leg muscle control and bone stability. A study in the Journal of Gerontology found that older adults who consumed high-sugar, low-protein breakfasts were more likely to report poor balance, fatigue in the legs, and slower walking speeds. So while that berry-flavored cup may seem like a light and healthy choice, it may be quietly increasing your risk of falls, cramps, and stiffness. But if yogurt isn't safe, what about the drink that many seniors start their morning with every day? Orange juice. It's bright, it's sweet, and it's often paired with breakfast as a healthy choice, especially for its vitamin C. For decades, orange juice has been marketed as the perfect morning drink. But when it comes to your leg strength, orange juice may be silently setting you back. Here's why. Despite its natural label, orange juice is a highly concentrated source of sugar. One glass can contain up to 25 grams of sugar, which hits your bloodstream almost instantly, especially on an empty stomach. What does that mean for your muscles? When blood sugar spikes, insulin rises, and your body starts storing energy instead of using it. This can lead to inflammation, magnesium loss, and fluid imbalance, all of which weaken muscle fibers and joints. Over time, these sugar crash can result in tired, heavy legs, morning stiffness in your knees, tingling, or numbness in your feet, and even swelling in your calves or ankles. And while it's true that orange juice contains vitamin C, the problem is that it doesn't contain the fiber found in whole fruit, which slows down sugar absorption and protects your insulin response. A 2020 study published in the European Journal of Nutrition found that older adults who consumed high glycemic drinks, like fruit juice, had weaker grip strength and slower walking speed compared to those who consumed whole fruits instead. So if you start your morning with juice thinking it will energize you, it may actually leave your legs tired and inflamed before the day even begins. And now, we've come to the final food, the one that seems wholesome but can quietly rob your legs of the very minerals they need to stay strong. Low-fiber breakfast cereals. Those healthy-looking flakes, crisps, and clusters in cheerful boxes that promise energy, heart health, and whole grain goodness. But here's the truth. Most commercial breakfast cereals marketed to older adults are heavily processed, low in fiber, and high in refined carbs. Even cereals labeled whole grain can be misleading. They're often stripped of fiber and packed with added sugars, artificial vitamins, and preservatives to improve flavor and shelf life. So, what does this mean for your legs? When you eat low-fiber, high-sugar cereals, your blood sugar rises fast and crashes hard. During that crash, your body loses precious minerals like potassium and magnesium, both essential for muscle movement, balance, and preventing cramps. Without enough of these nutrients, your legs may feel shaky or unsteady when you stand stiff, or locked after sitting for too long, heavy or swollen at the end of the day. Even brand cereals can be problematic if they're sweetened or puffed. They may deliver fiber, but at the cost of added sugars that cancel out the benefit. And let's not forget another issue: satiety. These cereals digest so quickly that within an hour or two, you're hungry again, but with lower energy and weaker muscle fuel. A study from the British Journal of Nutrition showed that older adults who started their day with high-fiber, high-protein breakfasts maintained more leg strength and mobility over time than those who consumed sugary or refined carb breakfasts. So if your morning begins with a bowl of flakes and a splash of milk, you may be unknowingly feeding your legs weakness instead of strength. Now that we've uncovered all for hidden culprits: white bread, flavored yogurt, orange juice, and low-fiber cereals, it's time to shift from fear to hope. You've just learned that some of the foods we've trusted for decades, like toast, cereal, juice, and fruit-flavored yogurt, can actually sap the strength from your legs. That might feel unsettling, maybe even a little frustrating, but take a breath with me here, because the good news is, your body is not broken. It's just been waiting for the right kind of support. And now, with the smallest changes, you can start giving your legs the fuel they need, not just to keep going, but to get stronger. Let's begin where healing begins: breakfast. Instead of spiking your blood sugar and weakening your muscles first thing in the morning, let's start with a meal that feeds your legs, stabilizes your energy, and helps you feel grounded. Start with eggs, one of the best complete protein sources available. Scrambled eggs cooked in a little olive oil provide essential amino acids that your muscles need to rebuild, plus natural vitamin D to support nerve control and balance. Pair that with a serving of sautéed spinach or kale. These greens are rich in magnesium and potassium, two minerals that help your muscles contract and relax smoothly, reducing the risk of cramps or tightness in the calves. If you're still hungry, add half an avocado. It's creamy, easy to digest, and full of healthy fats that help you absorb fat-soluble vitamins, especially vitamin D and K, which play a critical role in bone density and muscle coordination. Now you've just eaten a breakfast that's not only satisfying, it's building your strength from the inside out. Now that we've supported your mornings, let's look at how to rebuild your legs through the rest of the day: lunch, dinner, snacks, and even your bedtime routine. Let's talk about lunch, where many seniors often grab something fast: a sandwich, a bowl of cereal, maybe a cup of soup and crackers. But your lunch is a golden opportunity to feed your lower body with strength. Try a bowl of lentil soup paired with soft roasted carrots or sweet potatoes. Lentils are loaded with plant-based protein, iron, and folate, which work together to oxygenate your muscles and help them perform longer without tiring. Add a spoonful of olive oil or a slice of whole avocado on the side. That gives you the healthy fats your joints crave to stay lubricated and pain-free. If you enjoy fish, then consider having wild-caught salmon 2 to 3 times a week. Salmon is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation in the joints, improve blood flow to the legs, and enhance muscle recovery. It also provides natural vitamin D, something many seniors lack especially in the winter months. Can't cook often? Use canned salmon, mix it with lemon and Greek yogurt, and spread it over a slice of sprouted grain toast or a bed of greens. It's fast, soft, and deeply nourishing. In the afternoon, instead of reaching for crackers or a cookie, try plain Greek yogurt with cinnamon and walnuts. Greek yogurt is rich in protein and probiotics that support digestion and nutrient absorption. Cinnamon helps stabilize blood sugar, while walnuts offer magnesium and anti-inflammatory fats, both essential for keeping your legs relaxed and free of cramps. And let's not forget one of the biggest silent threats to muscle loss: dehydration. Muscles are mostly water. Even mild dehydration can cause stiffness, cramping, or that feeling of dead weight in the legs. That's why one of the most overlooked solutions is also the simplest. Drink water regularly, especially first thing in the morning and before bed. You can also enjoy warm lemon water with a pinch of pink salt, which helps restore electrolytes lost during the night or while taking medications. Now, let's move into evening habits where healing continues. For dinner, a soft fillet of salmon with steamed broccoli and a baked sweet potato can do wonders. You're giving your legs protein, anti-inflammatory fats, potassium, and fiber, all while being kind to digestion. And right before bed, try a few spoonfuls of cottage cheese or a small serving of plain Greek yogurt. These are rich in casein protein, which digests slowly overnight and feeds your muscles while you sleep. If you've been waking up stiff, try this for a few nights. You might be surprised how your legs feel in the morning. Add a few almonds or pumpkin seeds to support magnesium intake, which helps relax your muscles and may also improve the quality of your sleep. You may have noticed a pattern here. We're not using pills or extreme diets. We're not counting calories or eliminating entire food groups. We're simply replacing the harmful with the healing. White bread is replaced by sprouted or seeded whole grains. Sugary yogurt becomes Greek yogurt with fruit or nuts. Juice becomes whole fruit or warm lemon water. Cereal becomes eggs, oats, or lentil stew. And every time you make one of these swaps, your body gets stronger. Your muscles rebuild. Your legs feel more steady. Your fear of falling begins to fade, but food is just one piece of the puzzle. You see, healing your legs doesn't stop at the kitchen table. Yes, what you eat plays a huge role, but your muscles also respond to light, movement, and daily rhythm. Let's start with something free and deeply healing. Sunlight. Getting 10 to 15 minutes of early morning sun on your skin, even just your arms or face, can reactivate vitamin D production, which is critical for bone density, nerve health, and muscle coordination. Without enough vitamin D, your legs might feel off balance or clumsy, and many seniors describe a strange sensation of legs not listening to the brain. You don't need to sunbathe or go outside for hours. Even just standing by a sunny window while sipping your morning tea, or walking out to the mailbox without a heavy hat, helps your body wake up and rebuild from within. Now let's talk about gentle movement, something that sounds simple, but is often ignored. When legs feel weak, when you stop moving because of pain or fatigue, your muscles shrink faster. Joints become stiff, circulation slows down, and your risk of falling increases. But just a 5-minute walk after each meal can change everything. It boosts blood flow to your legs, helps stabilize blood sugar, and activates the largest muscles in your body: your thighs, calves, and glutes. These are the muscles that help you rise from a chair, step off a curb, or carry groceries inside without tipping over. If walking isn't an option right now, try seated leg lifts. Sit upright in a chair, lift one leg slowly for a count of 5, hold for 2 seconds, and lower it gently. Then switch. Do this for just 3 to 4 minutes a day, and your legs will start rebuilding strength without strain. Another powerful tool: Epsom salt foot soaks. Add a handful of Epsom salt to a bowl of warm water and soak your feet for 10 to 15 minutes before bed. The magnesium from the salts is absorbed through your skin and helps relax tight calf muscles, reduce swelling in the ankles, and improve sleep quality. This isn't just relaxing, it's medicine through comfort. And finally, give your legs something they've been craving for years: rest with elevation. Place a pillow or soft cushion under your feet while lying down, especially in the late afternoon. Elevating your legs improves venous return, reduces pressure in your lower limbs, and gives tired blood vessels a break. These small changes, morning sun, 5-minute walks, foot soaks, and elevation, sound gentle, don't they? But in truth, they are mighty. They reduce inflammation, improve balance, restore circulation, and slowly rebuild the leg muscles that have been quietly fading for years. It doesn't take a gym. It doesn't require pain. It simply takes consistency and a little belief that your legs are still willing to support you if you give them the right kind of help. Take a deep breath with me for a moment. Because if you've made it this far, it means something in your heart is still hopeful. Maybe you've been living with tired, achy legs for months, maybe even years. You might have blamed it on aging, genetics, or just getting old. You might have started to believe that slow mornings and wobbly knees were simply your new normal. But now you know the truth. Your legs aren't failing you. They're simply responding to what they've been given. And the beautiful thing is you can give them something better. You still have time to change your path. You still have the power to walk stronger, stand taller, and live with more ease. Yes, aging is real, but so is healing. And it doesn't come from a magic pill or a secret potion. It comes from the simple decisions you make each day, to swap that juice for a water-rich smoothie, to trade the sugary cereal for a protein-packed breakfast, to take 5 minutes to stretch, breathe, walk, or rest. Your legs carry your independence. They hold your freedom, and they deserve your care. So tell me in the comments, what did you learn today? Type it out, even just one thing. It's not just a comment, it's a commitment to yourself. And if you found value here, click that like button. It helps this message reach more seniors who might be quietly struggling just like you. Then hit subscribe, because we're just getting started. More healing foods, more gentle habits, and more senior wisdom is on the way. You are not alone. You are not too late. You are still in control. Let's rebuild your strength one step at a time, because your legs, they still have a lot of life left in them.